Remember, we not here for a long time, so we better be here for a good time. Grand risings and salutations. This is your boy, Yogi Six, the promo guide, and I'm up early before I clock into work to do a quick one. Remember, this is a documentation of who I am to leave behind from my family and my loved ones in the event that I pass away untimely. We not wishing death upon nobody, and no, I am not suicidal. I am perfectly okay. Let's move on to what we got to talk about before I clock in. Dear April, sweet, sweet April, without your love and your grace, I would find myself lost, wandering through life like the undead, a man awaiting his eventual sending off to the other side of the unknown. When you found me, I was broken beyond repair. Mind awash with trauma, and I was not ashamed of my failures to the point where if you were around me and you showed an inkling of happiness, I was there to suck the happiness completely out and give nothing in return but misery. You had to be tough to stand next to me because I was filled with regret. Moved to the state of Washington with one thing on my mind. It was the on my bucket list. And at that time, I was ready for the big ride. My mother had been dead for 7 years. My moral compass destroyed. The only person that I know that would ever look at me and without any doubt in their mind have my back 100% and uplift and validate me. Once she passed, I knew that was it. I knew that I was truly, truly alone in the world and could be at any given moment. And my biggest fear is to die alone. Without my mother, I was adrift. I was adrift in the world, caustically destroying everything in my path. And not with acute malice, only because it's just I was uncontrollably broken. And I did not know how to harbor that inside of me. And you saw something in me that you held close to your chest, and you reached down into my own designed hell and you pulled me out of it. And I know I didn't deserve that. None of it. What I deserved was the worst of the worst. To live in my fear, to punch out alone, and then ride that great column of fire down to my true end and fucking scorch for an eternity for the things that I have done. I feel vindicated that you reached down into hell and pulled me out. You lifted me up and you dusted me off. And you showed me that there was a better side to me that Lord knows I hadn't seen since the wee days of my childhood. I haven't been right since 13. Someone flexed out and put me on, laced me down with something they should have never did. And I spun out of control, fully addicted to heroin for the next 20 years. Mad at the world, still sparing the person that inflicted me with this. The first time I don't remember, and it wasn't my fault. But after that, I can't make excuses because I kept fucking showing up. Kept showing up, which is why I strike down with great vengeance and fury anybody that tells me a story of someone putting them on. You don't ever put someone on heroin without their knowing. This is a substance that we know what it is and look for it actively and nothing else. You don't sell that shit to nobody that ain't on it. It's the fucking destroyer of worlds. For 20 years, I wasted away like a fucking ghost, leaving destruction and misery in my wake. Relationships ruined, marriages ruined, almost ruined my children. They were well taken care of, but my children weren't about money. They wanted my time, and I didn't have time to give them because I was too busy taking care of so much. And my addiction took up all of my free time. And it flushed me into a fucking place where no one should go. And when I finally washed up on the shores of my misery, I found myself in the last place that I wanted to see before I died. And my plan was to check out after I visited what I wanted to see. Seattle was going to be my burial site. And I loaded up a shot and intentionally tried to end my life under a bridge. A gung-ho ass fucking EMT, first day on the job, didn't give up on me, non-responsive for over 3 minutes. Didn't give up, brought me back, gave me a card. Card had a number. It was a halfway house. I checked in, surrounded by people that were in various stages of their own misery and grief. And in that place, I was gifted with the greatest thing I could ever have given next to my children. And that was April, you, my love. What I'm even doing all of this for. And like I said, I know I could do this privately on my phone, but doing it in front of a fucking audience holds me accountable. It puts me in an uncomfortable position. So whenever you hear these words, when I'm no longer here, they ring true. This is for you, my baby. This whole collection is for you, and I will do this every day until the end. For those of you watching that are new, no, I'm not, but I'm 40 years old. 20 years of my life, I know that my time is limited, and I'm terrified to leave her behind. I came into her life and helped her just as much as she helped me. I brought back the light into her eyes. My eyes are still dead. Some things you can't bring back, but that's okay, because I could spend the rest of my life ensuring that she keeps her light. Because Lord knows she deserves it. She's such a good woman and has been through so much. Yachty in the comments section that is new here. This is a man recording and documenting who he is to leave a digital imprint behind in the event that I pass away untimely. I care that much about her that I know that if I was to go right now, she'd be devastated. So this is what this is. And like I said, I could do it privately on my phone, but me doing it on a live, it holds me to a different standard. It makes me uncomfortable. And when I get uncomfortable, I get passionate about what I have to say. And like I said, if the message resonates with you, then awesome, you're here. You could be anywhere in the world, but here you are, giving me your time. Yes, I'm better than ever. I'm just passionate about what I'm doing. Coming back, you'll see that. If you go check all the older lives, you'll see. There's a message here for y'all as well. Not every live is going to be about April, but this one specifically is for her. The one yesterday was me validating anybody that came into the comment section, reminding them that they were special and that they mattered. Because the life is hard and it's fucked up, and a lot of people really don't get it. That it's common decency through strangers that builds us up and makes community and makes us stronger. People used to support one another. I miss those times. And I'm tired of bitching and complaining, so I stood on business and started to be the change that I wanted to see. Everybody's welcome to come watch this. The more the merrier. The more people watching, the more I have to hold myself accountable. I'm nervous as fuck right now, but that's the position I put myself in for me to be able to speak the way I am, because I can't do it any other way. Anybody in the chat, like I said, thank you for your time. You could be doing anything, but you're here watching me bare my soul, capturing it digitally as to leave behind as a record for her, because I have a feeling that I'm going to go first. And that's the thing that terrifies me most. People wouldn't understand what I've been through and why she's so important, why I feel undeserving of her love and her grace. The man I was 5 years ago was horrendous, atrocious. I was a terrible son, a terrible friend, a terrible nephew. The only thing that I wasn't bad at was being a father, because my children didn't ask to be here, and they never went without, even though I was hopelessly fucking addicted. Hopelessly addicted. I made do with what I had because life was fucking hard, and I wasn't strong enough to do it by myself. I'm still not strong enough. I can only put one foot in front of the other and do the only thing that I know how, is to take care of the people that believe in me, that I don't even deserve. I deserve to be lonely. And I'm not being hard on myself. I'm holding myself accountable. Remember, heaven and hell are states of consciousness, and we have to answer for the things that we do in this life as well as the next. No matter what the branding is, no matter who the prophet is, it's all the same. As above, so below. Good and evil, light and dark. I chose to align myself with the shadows and used all of my God-given talents for fucking all sorts of evils. I was the worst kind of person. I was selfish. And when I wanted something, I got what I wanted, by any means. And if you stay long enough, you'll see that what I'm talking about. I'm gifted with the gift of gab. I'm a talker. I can make anything sound good. Now, I'm just trying my best to use my talents to bring peace and understanding and validation. Our creators, welcome to the comment section, y'all. Like I said, y'all could be doing anything. Oh, I have found peace. That's why I'm doing this. My peace lies within my wife, April. This is what this collection of lives are for. This is all for her. In the event that I pass away before she does, I already have a will set up to where she has complete access of all of my social media accounts and everything inside of them. And if this happens to resonate with people and they continue to flock here, then I'll continue to do what I do until I can't do the message anymore. And then not only will she have a memory of me, then maybe some of the people that stopped and gave me their time will as well. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to ask anything of you. I'm just here bearing my soul. Do with that as you please. Once the live is over, if the message resonates, then take it forth with you into the world and give it to someone else. It's like I said, this is the first live where it was mainly about her. All the other ones were just abstract rambling. Me bearing my soul. Me being me. Giving her different flavors. Because sometimes I'm at a loss for words when I look over and see her looking at me. And that's how I know. And even in that moment, it still makes me feel like I don't deserve this as my ending. I was supposed to go violently because you get back what you put in. And Lord knows I know that I haven't dodged it because it still hadn't claimed me yet. It's coming though. I feel it. I feel it. And that's why I'm taking it serious. So I'll be here every day to do what I'm doing right now. People can come and watch or they don't. I could care less. This is not one of those channels. Never has been. If my subscribers get ran up, then that's kind of like a cool thing that happened that I wasn't expecting or planning on. Like I said, this is not one of those channels. I tried doing the content thing and I wasn't good at it, so I just don't care about it. What I do care about is that this can be potentially viewed by as many people that can come into the room. And that alone gives me what I need to do what I have to do. It's not the same if I just talk into a camera privately. With it like this, I have to maneuver. I have to be mindful of what I say. I have to choose what I say wisely. And I feel like I'm doing wonderful right now. This is like my 6th video. I'm thinking about making the folder unprivate, so if you're curious as to what this is, you can go back and watch the rest and play catch up. I have a few people that come in regularly. God bless their souls. I don't know why or what they see in me, but it's fucking cool. But off topic, April, just know that I love you. I always have and I always will. And there's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do for you, baby. You're the light. You're the light to my darkness. And you're the only person that I've ever felt comfortable with being completely myself. No mask. No false bravado. Vulnerable. And you uplift me to a place that I've never, ever been lifted before. And I fully trust you. You've given me no reason to doubt anything. And I know that you'll be there with me and I'll be the last thing you see before I die. And I promise you the same. If it's shoes on the other foot, I'll be there. And I pray everybody else can find that as well, because nobody deserves to go alone. I find so much peace knowing that she'll be there in the event that I die. That comforts me. Therefore, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for her. Nothing. Including what I'm doing right now. I'm protesting my love in front of God knows how many people in an attempt to leave a legacy behind so that she has something every day to carry on. Because I know if I was to die right now, she'd be devastated. Devastated. And I can't have that, because we have children that need her, that need me. No, I'm not suicidal. No, this is not a cry for help. And to my knowledge, my health is fine. I'm just in a point in my life where I realize that I'm not invincible. I'm not as young as I used to be, and time is going by fast. I blink and months have passed. My firstborn child is fully grown and in college now, and I don't know how to feel about that. It's just another reminder that I'm closer and closer to the end of the road. Nobody survives at the end. Nobody. And this is just me trying to leave something behind in hopes that my memory lives on. For her, for my children, and for anyone that gives a fuck about me. There's not many left. All my friends are dead. My family's turned their backs on me. When she found me, like I said, I was at the end. I'm going to end it here. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. If you liked what you see, hit the subscribe button, turn the post bell notifications on, and come back in and make me hold myself accountable. Positive tiff, words, trolls, everybody's welcome. Everybody's going through the same experience. The only thing that makes us different are our circumstances. That's it. We're all in this together. And just know that all of y'all matter and are special. And hopefully y'all have somebody in y'all's life that loves you enough to do something like this for you as well. Because this is the best way to obtain immortality. She'll always be able to see this so long as the internet's a thing. Y'all have a great day.